Okay, so storyboarding is really just a tool. It's a brainstorming tool, and it's probably the most important part or process step to the podcast or filmmaking process. And so you're really just trying to create a narrative that has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and some kind of arc, right? Where you set it up, you ramp it up, there's some crisis, and then it resolves and wraps everything up. And so storyboarding is a great way to visualize that process and then also to just brainstorm it out. It's really open-ended. You can set it up like this. I actually often will just take a sheet of paper, blank paper, not paper with stuff on it, and I'll fold it several times. Like I'll fold it 3 ways, and then I'll actually fold that in half and then open it up and then just storyboard in the squares that I've made through the folds. So you can do it that way. You can use the template that I'm posting here. And so you could draw it like a comic book. You could write out notes. So thinking about sounds that you're going to use. So it's not just the interviews that you're doing and the story that you're telling, but like what sounds could you incorporate to sort of build the feel for the podcast? Because remember, we're telling everything in an audio way, in an audio story, which requires a little bit more thinking, I think, than a video would, because you have to be a storyteller in many, many ways in a podcast. So get creative, storyboard your heart out, and you'll get some feedback on this from your team before moving into actually putting together clips and things like that for your podcast. So this is an important first step that you must do.